Ladies, hashtag quit lying. That is the name of the American Heart Association's brand new campaign aimed at highlighting the risk of vaping. So here's the buzz. The organization says there are a lot of misconceptions about the dangers of vaping. So they add that nicotine companies marketed the devices as safer alternatives to cigarette smoking and for teens and young adults. In addition to the campaign, the American Heart Association is also funding millions to nicotine research. Also trending this morning, McDonald's and Chick-fil-A, you better watch out because Wendy's is getting into the breakfast business. The fast food chain rolling out its breakfast menu today. So Wendy's is boasting hand-cracked eggs on every sandwich, its Applewood smoked bacon, and twists on fan favorites like breakfast baconator and the honey butter chicken biscuit. That sounds so good right now. They also have a new drink. It's called a frosty-inspired drink called the Frosty-Chino.
All the ladies in the place with style and grace.
All right, so can you name those two tunes? Hopefully you can. Well, new research shows that your brain recognizes familiar music in less than half a second. The study out of London, well, it finds that it only takes the brain 350 milliseconds to distinguish a familiar song from an unfamiliar one. Now get this, the research can actually be groundbreaking because it can ultimately be used to treat dementia patients whose memory of music appears well preserved despite a failed memory.